Hey everybody, Andy Stickel here. Now I want to talk to you about a law that they do not teach you in law school. It is the law of value. Now, a lot of people don't realize this. A lot of people think that their value is what's written on their paycheck, but that's not the case. You see, your value is directly proportionate to how much you give, not necessarily what you receive. So whatever's on your paycheck, that's not your value. Your value is what you give to people. And this is true in both business and personal. Think about this. If your spouse gives and gives and gives and gives and you don't give anything, well, guess what? You don't have much value to your spouse, and they're probably going to start looking for a new spouse here pretty soon. So when somebody hires you, they don't hire you because of you. They don't hire you because of the plaques on the wall and because you've got all these awards and all this type of stuff. They hire you because the value of hiring you exceeds the price to hire you. The reason people hire you is because of the benefit that they receive by hiring you. So what you can do for them, what value you can give to them, that is why people hire you. And that's something that you have to always remember. And when you remember that, and when you keep that at the forefront of all of your marketing endeavors for your law firm, marketing gets really, really, really easy, because all you have to do is worry about providing value and providing value and providing value. There's kind of a rule of thumb that says provide 10 times as much value as what you want to receive, but I'm kind of like the band Spinal Tap. My value goes to 11. And as a result, the reason my agency is completely full is because I try to provide so much stinking value to everyone that I talk to. Everyone I talk to leaves with some sort of value from me. Even if you don't hire me, if you never spend $1 with me, you get a ton of value just from me. And you can do this same thing. And this is how you can easily grow your law firm. So how do you provide value for your law firm? Well, there's a few steps. And the first thing you need to do, and this sounds very obvious, but if a lot of people don't even think about doing this, they try to go, why? You need to figure out who are you going to provide value to. There's a saying, a jack of all trades, master of none. What you need to do, if you can identify a specific niche and a certain group of people that you're really gonna be able to help and you're gonna provide value to, that's your best bet. So figure out who's your ideal client. Who is it that you want to provide value to? Because once you know who you're talking to, then you can figure out what they want. And that's step 2. You've got to figure out what is their pain, what are their desires, what are the things that the people that you're providing value to, what is it that they find valuable? Because if you try to provide value to people and the people that you're providing this value to don't think that what you're telling them is valuable, then you're wasting your time. So you've got to figure out, what do they want? What are their pains? What are their desires? What are their goals? All those types of things. So step 1 is you have to figure out who you're providing value to, and step 2 is you have to figure out what the heck do they want. Now step 3 is to help them solve a small problem. If you can help people actually achieve a goal and actually help them actually solve a problem, then your value is huge. Now there's all types of problems that you can help with. You just have to be a little creative. So for example, we recently helped a client who deals with traumatic brain injuries. A lot of the people that he's serving, they have problems paying medical bills and getting support and things like that. So what we did was a little outside the box. We actually helped him create a guide to creating a GoFundMe campaign for people. So what happens is people that they have these medical bills and they have all these bills piling up, all this type of stuff, they see his stuff, and instead of the standard, this is what you should do if you're in an accident, go here, you know, all the stuff that everybody's heard before and all your competition does, he's actually solving a problem. He's saying, listen, one way that you can actually get some of your funds taken care of is you can do a GoFundMe campaign. Now, here's exactly how you do that, because a lot of people don't know how to do that. You could help people, figure out if divorce is a good idea for them. You can figure out if they qualify for bankruptcy, all different types of things. Just be as creative as possible. What you have to do is you have to figure out, what do these people want? And if you can offer some sort of way to solve a small problem that will help them achieve that goal, then that is the best, absolute best way to provide value. Now, there's a few ways to do this that are very easy. One way is you just get on camera just like I am right now, and you just tell a story. It can be a real story, it can be a fictitious story, it can be based on a true story. Obviously, don't say it's a real story if it's a fake story. You can, say some of the facts are changed, or you can say, hey, listen, I heard a story that, that another attorney told me that this happened and this happened and this happened. You're not under oath. You don't have to necessarily say you can make it work for the way you need it to, but don't lie about it. But provide a story about a person who is in the same situation that your target audience is in, and tell their story, a story that probably the people that that you're targeting are relating to, and then show how you solve their problem. Or what you can do, when I do this a lot, is you can just do a screencast, either a PowerPoint presentation, of course you gotta make it interesting, or in the case of the GoFundMe campaign, what we did is we said, here's how you set up a GoFundMe campaign. And we did a screenshot of the actual computer. I use a website called Screencast-O-Matic. And you say, okay, go to GoFundMe.com. Now click here to set up your account. Now click this button. Now click this button. Now click this button. Now use this link and share it with your friends on Facebook. It doesn't have to be difficult. As long as it solves a problem, that's your biggest goal. And that's when people are going to find you valuable. That is when people are going to see your value, and when they see that you're valuable, that is when your value exceeds the value of your retainer, and that's when people hire you. Always remember, sales occur when value exceeds price, and that's the goal here. You're trying to get your value through the roof so that your value is way more than your retainer ever could be. That's why my clients hire me, because the value of having my team working on their marketing is way more valuable than the monthly fee that we charge our clients. And you don't have to worry about eliminating the need for yourself here. Nobody's gonna get a child custody tip and say, okay, cool, I'll take my divorce from here. Thanks for that tip about my DUI, I got it from here. It's not gonna happen. You know, what's gonna happen is you're just proving your value, because most people are afraid of the legal system. They're not gonna go off and do this on their own. So just provide value, put everything out there, give as much value as possible, and you'll be good.